Hi, this is God Peddler. Thanks for joining me today as we explore our spiritual journeys. Today I'd like to share with you the idea of street cred, as they would say. You know, the great English actor Macready was once approached by an eminent preacher of his day. And the preacher said, "I wish you'd explain something to me." And Macready responded sarcastically, "Well, I don't know if I can learn anything from a preacher." The preacher said, "What's the difference between you and me? You appear before crowds night after night, and they follow you everywhere you go. I preach the essential and unchangeable truth, and I'm not getting any crowds at all." Macready paused for a moment, and here was his answer. He said, "This is really quite simple. I can tell you the difference between us. I present my fiction as though it were the truth. You present your truth as though it were fiction." Could it be that that gets to the very essence of why so many churches are in decline? The church needs street cred. It needs credibility if it's to grow. People aren't looking for religion. People don't care necessarily if we have all the decorations and all the liturgy and all the nice buildings, and they don't even care if we're nice people when they come to church. People are coming to church because they're seeking reality in their life. I think people are looking for God, and when they can find Him, that's the difference. The difference really is the gospel. Paul didn't have a problem with that kind of thing. He said in Philippians chapter 3, "I once thought these things were valuable, but now I consider them worthless because of what Christ has done." Yes, everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Christ Jesus, my Lord. When Jesus Christ is central in your heart as an individual, and when it's central in the church and the local church, I think people will come. They'll come to church and they'll come to Christ. But they don't come because of our beautiful building, not in the long run, or our fantastic service, magnificent service we have, or the beautiful music and concert we put on for them, or the fantastic audio-visual display up there on the screen, or even the way that they're greeted and the little gifts that they might be given. They're searching and hungering for the truth, and when they get that, that's what they want, really. The problem isn't that the church isn't inclusive enough, because Christ died for the whole world. He died for all. It's not really about political correctness, because God is always right. And if we're on His side, we can know that we're right too. And the bottom line is that even if we face rejection, we identify with Him too, because remember, the world rejected the Prince of Glory. So the price has already been won. Christ won the battle. He's victorious over death and the grave, and we're with Him. That's the kind of street cred that the world's looking for. So let's make sure that street cred shows when we meet those outside the church or those that visit church. May you see the journey through to God Himself. This is God Peddler. I post every midweek and every weekend. God bless.